Good morning. Helping out at Cove Mountain Shelter. Yeah, still feeling okay after a good 25-mile day, so that's a good sign. It got cold last night, and it is really cold right now. It feels like it's in the 40s or something. Right when I'm contemplating getting rid of my jackets, weather starts turning really cold. But I mean, the sun's coming up, and it's going to be like 80 degrees today later, so it's still middle of summer. I have no idea how many miles I'm going to do today. Just going to play it by ear, get to a shelter at like 18 to 20 miles in, and then we'll contemplate from there. But today's going to be a lot more very steep ups and very steep downs. Big mountains, big climbs, miles long and that kind of stuff. So that may slow us down anyway, and we may only do like 18 miles, but that's fine. We did a really good push for yesterday. Crossing Jennings Creek. The top of Fork Mountain. First hill climb is complete. That one wasn't bad. But the next one we go up will be over twice as high. Made it to the Bryant Ridge Shelter. Gonna take a break here. Dude, this is the biggest shelter I've ever seen on the AT. This place is friggin' huge. You gotta check this out. Oh. Oh. Dude, and it's got an awesome top deck. Dang, I should have stayed here. Built like a cabin. All done with our break. Had second breakfast. Continuing on. Now we got like a huge 5-mile uphill. This I think is the biggest climb of the day. That'll get us to the next shelter. We'll take another break there. It's not super steep, but definitely a significant grade up. Just gotta keep going and maintain a decent pace. Alright, here's the top of Floyd Mountain. That was a huge hill climb. I don't think we've had anything like that since entering Virginia. That took about 2.5 hours or so, just going straight up. But now we're, it's like 0.7 till the next shelter. Alright, made it to the split off of the shelter, Cornelius Creek Shelter. Just up here, short ways. And here's the shelter. Simple little thing. Alright, heading out of the shelter after a nice break. I'm all loaded up on water. There's definitely a lot of long water carries in the last couple of weeks that I've had to do. This is another one where it's like 9 miles or so from here till the next semi-reliable water source, which is going to be near where my intended campsite is going to be. Ugh. But that maybe about as long as we may need to carry is about 10 miles is what it seems, even some of the drier stretches as we get north to Pennsylvania. Rumor has it 10 miles between sources is about the max, which isn't bad. I can do that. I can do 10-mile stretches. Currently about halfway up Apple Orchard Mountain, and I'm just getting tired of these uphills. All day has been uphill. Probably like 15 miles in already for the day. Some of it's steep, some of it more gradual, but it's just all uphill. I don't know if I'm gonna stop at the shelter coming up just to call it an early day and finish editing. I'm already behind like 3 days for editing videos. Or if I continue, it would be another 4 miles to a campsite. And I don't have any water at those sites. So if I stop early, I got what I got kind of thing, which might work. It just kind of sucks. I'll reassess when I get to the shelter. Finally made it to the top of Apple Orchard Mountain. There's a radar station up here. It's a rocky descent off of Apple Orchard's a little steep. It's kind of straight down. Very broken rock. Oh, this is cool. I did not know I'd be running into this today. This is the guillotine. Because of this precariously perched rock that you have to go under. This is a neat area. Here's the next shelter. We may stay here for the night. I'm still undetermined. This will be Thunder Hill Shelter. Rumor has it there's no water, so I've only got what I've got, which is about 1 liter. And the next water source is about 4 miles ahead. So we'll see. My legs and feet are kind of done, so I'd like to be done for the night. But we might not have any more water we can be able to get, but we got a shelter at least. Alright, we're in luck. There's a water cache here, and there was 1 unopened water left. I'm gonna take it. I think that may just save us. Thunder Hill. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here the night then. There's probably nobody else gonna stay here, I would think, just because of the water situation. They're probably gonna skip it and try to find somewhere else to go. I have found the resident mouse. He's a quick little bugger. Alright, I got dinner done. I'm all done with my camp chores. I'm all settled into the shelter for the night. I'm going to sign off here. And tomorrow, I think it's only 14-something mile day to get into Glasgow. And I do want to get there kind of early so I can get there before the post office closes. So I'll try to make it a quick day out of it. I don't think the terrain is going to be as rough as it was today as far as the climbs up and down. It should be a little more smoother, but I haven't taken too close a look at what the grades look like. Anyway, I'm going to sign off here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Good morning. We're up and out of the shelter nice and early. It's like 6 a.m. I was looking at the elevation profile for today, and whereas yesterday was all uphill, today's going to be all downhill. I think there's going to be one short section where you kind of, there's going to be like a quick steep up and down, and otherwise we're 90% downhill. I'm going to try to keep a quick as pace as I can, because we are racing the post office closure time. I think we'll have plenty of time, but the only thing that'll maybe delay us will be the actual lift getting into town, because it's like a 5-mile drive. I gotta call the hostel still, see if we can get that all coordinated. I think there's no cell service where the trail actually crosses a road for the pickup, so we'll have to get that from Hilltop and make sure they can pick us up on time. Other things of note is that it's super cold again this morning. It feels like it's, I don't know, upper 40s, maybe 50 degrees. And then that one mouse, I got a little bit of him on film. He was up all night, of course, scurrying around, so he kept me awake a lot. And it's like the one shelter that doesn't have the mouse-proof backpack hanging things. So I did the best to hang my bag up, but I could hear him like scurrying around my bag. And had to toss him off every once in a while, so he was just kind of a nuisance. But he didn't do any damage to anything as far as I can tell. He didn't chew holes in anything. Just being a little pest. There's a cool overlook. Something else I just thought to mention, today is day 60. That means 2 months on trail. And before starting the trail, I was growing my beard out for about 2 months and then shaved it, clean shaven, when I started. So right now is about the longest my beard has ever been. So from here on out, it's just gonna get bushier. US Route 501 is 10 miles. That's where we're getting off trail. I think this is going to be the only decent hill climb for the day. This one's high cock knob. James River Face Wilderness. Final half mile is very steep. I have summited High Cock Knob. Insert phallic joke here. Most of today is looking like it's going to be pretty easy like this. So far I'm making pretty good time. Should have plenty of time to get to the post office and do whatever we need. Keep hearing cicadas. Every once in a while, just one or two. I'm like 2 miles to the shelter. I need to use the facilities there. And these boulder fields are slowing me down. It's actually been pretty moderately rocky the last couple of miles. This always happens when you're in a rush to get somewhere. Made it to the Matts Creek shelter. It's a nice pretty little spot. Very nice creek next door. Very nice privy. I've noticed that the privies at some of these shelters, whatever the trail club that maintains this area, the privies here are really, really nice. Some of the best I've seen on trail. So thanks to whoever's building and maintaining those. Right on the side of the James River. A large bridge we're going to be crossing is just up ahead. And I was just double checking the time. And we've done 14.5 miles by noon. And that's pretty damn good. Here's the Bigfoot Bridge. The James River Footbridge. This is the longest footbridge on the AT. I think it's just shy of 1,000 feet. Crossing the James River. We're at the road crossing, US 501. Gonna try hitching in from here, see how long it takes. Alright, got a ride into town. We're currently at the Scotto's restaurant in Glasgow, so we'll get a nice meal here. So far I'm just starting small with lunch. This is just the lunch special, 2 slices of pizza. Alright, we're done with lunch at Scotto's. That was really good. Walking down, it's like half a mile to Stanimals. Gave them a call. They said they got room in the bunk. So I think we're good to go. Once I got my stuff dropped off, see if I can get a shower, and then we'll head back. Get my resupply knocked out. I still gotta try to mail my stuff out. And I think that's about it for now that I can think of. Reorganize my stuff afterwards. Here's what the Stanimals place looks like. It's kind of quiet right now, so I'll take the opportunity to throw the camera around a little bit. It's a very nice hostel house. Like the foot bath massage chair looks kind of crazy. Private rooms upstairs, most likely. I still need to jump in the shower real quick. But I'm tucked into one of the bunks right here. That's where I'll be staying. This place is only about half full right now, so that's not too bad. Time to get cleaned up, and then I'll head back out for food resupply. And now I'm just chilling back at Stanimals. Right now I've got hit up the post office. I sent my puffy jacket home, and I sent my other cold jacket home, so that's going to lose a couple, I don't know, 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds at the most, I guess, finally getting those out of here. I got my resupply at Dollar General done. I've got 4 days of food. Breakfasts are going to be Pop-Tarts. I got some tuna and crackers for lunches, and then for dinners I've got a couple of the Idaho and mashed potatoes with the tuna packets in it. I'll go over my game plan, but it looks like a 4-day trip to get me to Waynesboro. That'll be the next resupply spot before we enter the Shenandoah National Park, so that'll be pretty cool. And let's see, I'm kind of waiting on laundry, see if I get laundry done tonight. And otherwise, that's it. I'm gonna get another dinner in town. There's only one restaurant here. Glasgow's pretty small, there's not much going on, but it's got everything you might need. With the Dollar General, the post office, one restaurant, it's got good food. And then, yeah, stay at Stanimals. Stanimals is awesome. And we'll check back later. I'll probably be hitting up the restaurant in the next hour or so. We'll get another good meal. Otherwise, I'm just kind of chilling, seeing if I can get some more videos uploaded. I'll check back again later. Back to Scotto's for dinner. And with that, I think I'm gonna call it a day. As you saw, we had a really nice dessert that was served up at the hostel. Not a full dinner or anything, just a dessert, which was pretty nice even still. We're gonna get breakfast in the morning, and then shuttle out back to the trailhead first thing in the morning. I got all caught up on videos, so no worries there. And then next is gonna be a 4-day push, I think, 20-mile days. And I think on the 3rd day, we're going to take a little detour and go check out the Devil's Backbone Brewery. I always thought that was kind of right along the trail, but apparently it's like a 5-mile hitch I got to get to go there. And they let tenters camp on the property, and you know, they probably welcome the extra people there because they're going to spend money and get burgers and beers at the brewery. So that's in the cards for next week coming up. Otherwise, yeah, we'll cover everything else as the days progress. But I think that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the morning. We'll see you next time.